You can't surf the web without being bombarded with the latest health or beauty trends, but do they actually work? It's time for a segment I love, Buzz or Bust.
Yes!
And this first one is a DIY eyelash tinting. This beauty trend's all over Instagram, but is it a buzz or a bust?
What do you guys think? Yes, so I would totally agree. This is a bust. Ooh. And here's the reason why. We got this kit online. This is a DIY tint. And the idea is this is meant to darken your lashes, last for about a month. But remember, when you go and you dye your hair, you're looking at a minimum of about 20 to 30 peroxide volume. That's going to lift the follicle, allow the color to penetrate. That is way too strong and dangerous around your eyes. Remember, you're going to have the thinnest skin of anywhere in your body. You're also going to have your eye, which is very susceptible to chemical burns. And then you're going to somehow try to DIY this, where you're going to open your eyes and put it on and try to get it on those lashes. This, to me, is a recipe for disaster. Sure. And so it's really interesting because these dyes are not FDA approved. So the laws vary by state to state as to whether you can even get this done in a salon. So while this is allowed in New York, and compared to that 20 to 30 peroxide volume I was talking about for your scalp, most salon owners there will never use a number higher than 3. It's completely banned in California. So please do not DIY this. I would call this a complete bust.
So you love it? All right, let's try a different beauty trend. This one comes in a patch. Tell us about this one, Dr. Batra.
So these are all over social media as well. These are called microneedle patches. And so you can see an array here. These are meant to address acne. These are also available online. These are microneedle patches for wrinkles. You can get them for dark spots. They're sort of the love child of microneedling that's all the rage, and the sheet masks you can buy online. And I would call this a...
Really quickly, I heard you tried this out personally.
I did. So you can actually see some photos. So I love putting stuff to the test as a beauty junkie. That's me holding one of the dark spot microneedle patches. And the idea is you wash your face, then you apply it. Best results if you apply it overnight, but some of them claim that it's even going to work in 20 minutes. And the rationale with microneedling, as many of you may know, is that you're trying to open up channels in the skin. Now, in general, the skin's function as an organ is to be a really excellent barrier and keep the outside world out. So when you create these tiny little cylindrical channels in your skin, the idea is the active ingredient should penetrate more readily, and then it should kind of turn into a gel there of actives. Many of these have hyaluronic acid, which is a hydrating agent. Many have fading agents like tranexamic acid. That's me using the wrinkle one around my eyes. And then I even had my almost 12-year-old daughter use the pimple one that had a really good anti-inflammatory and also an agent to help speed epidermal healing.
And the verdict
So you can probably tell from how enthusiastic I was. I loved these. I called these a buzz.
Yay!
Yeah. Question for you. If you think these are buzzworthy and you're going to buy a microneedling patch, what do you look for?
So interestingly, these are very, very tiny microneedles. It almost feels like Velcro. So they're not meant to traumatize your skin. They're certainly not meant to draw blood. They're just almost pricking the very top of your skin in a way that shouldn't be painful or uncomfortable. And I think one thing to also know about these is please never reuse them, because once you're using anything that disrupts the barrier of the skin, you don't want bacteria on those patches and then using them again. But I think the thing to look for is the ingredients in them. So if you're looking for something hydrating, look for hyaluronic acid, look for glycerin in the formulation. If you're looking for something for discoloration, these all had really interesting brightening agents like tranexamic acid. They had licorice derivatives. So I think if you know what you're looking for, the idea is you're just trying to push it a little deeper in the skin to have that effect.
You know, my question was what verdict you were going to give was based on the fact that you are penetrating the skin, and I was going to guess that maybe you would say, no, I wouldn't recommend it, but I guess it's superficial enough.
Exactly.
Where you're still preserving that skin barrier.
Correct. I think on the whole you're preserving the skin barrier, but the idea is you are creating these microchannels that should improve the efficacy of these active ingredients. I will tell you, I was very skeptical of these. This is almost a buzz against my better judgment.